Hey guys, it's that time once again. High Lord Tamerlane here with yet another of his obscurities in miniature. Today we're going to look at one of Zealot Miniature's new Minotaurs. I believe this is the Siege Breaker, and if I'm wrong, I'm going to correct myself in the comments when I post this. But I'm about 99% sure that's what he's called. He gets his name from his big giant honking club there. Let's take a look at what's in this bag. Not the most exciting of packaging, but then again, these were Kickstarter figures that I got quite a few months ago and am just finally getting around to building. It's not that I don't have any piles and piles of other figures, but you know what? I'm sick of waiting on these dudes. It's time to put them up. It's time to get them painted. So let's take a look at what's in the bag. So here's what we had inside the bag and inside the bags inside of the bags, which were also inside of bags. We've got the main torso piece with a ever so lovely, beautiful, beautifully sculpted at least, Minotaur here. They're really, really nicely textured, all kinds of fun details. If you're actually a decent painter, which I'm not, you're going to get your money's worth with these guys. There's just a whole lot of interesting bits going on there, and me knocking them out of the way as well. We also have the lower half of the torso. I believe this is where his belt buckle is going to go. Not the most exciting, but there is all kinds of clutter all hanging around him. Gives me shades of Rackham confrontation figures. And we're just going to take... Oh, yep. We know it's a boy at least. I had to look. After painting and building so many Mirce Darklands, Fomorian Minotaurs, I can't help myself. So, well, at least we know what gender he is. We got a leg. We have a giant metal encrusted, I'm going to say, I don't know if that's a tree trunk originally with just a slab of metal attached to it. And two horns. Not the most exciting. It looks like they've been reinforced with metal, maybe. A hand. Not the most exciting either, but you know he's got to be just something with the other one. Belt buckle, which we will get snipped off, and I guess this is the forearm that goes with that other hand. So, I'm going to put this together, and while he is curing or drying or whatever it is you call it when you glue things with super glue besides your fingers, which you can see I've already done today, I will see if I can grab some Minotaurs. I should have at least a couple somewhere in my house, and if I can, we'll find some other appropriately sized figures. Not pictured was the base that was included. It's just a generic 50mm base, but we'll pop him on that in just a sec. So, sit tight, and let me go try not to glue myself together, and we will see what this dude looks like put to, well, in one piece again. Well, everybody, despite my best efforts, despite as cordial and as polite as I can be with our Minotaur friend here, he just does not want to cooperate. I spent the last 20 minutes not only trying to find him some companions, because I know I have a couple of Minotaurs somewhere in my home. The glue, every glue I've tried with him does not want to work. I'd given these guys a good cleaning beforehand, but it doesn't seem to have mattered. He is not really stable at the moment. As you can see him wobbling away there. So we're going to have to probably do a part 2 with our finished model. But just to give you guys an indication of just how big he is, I couldn't find any GW Minotaurs laying around. I do have a Mantic Ogre, so you can see there's a bit of a size discrepancy there. He's a big dude. He's on a 50mm, maybe a 50mm base? I believe so. I'll have to measure later. I had a Mirce Ogre. Let's see how he compares. Because I want to say the ogres were approximately the same size. This is an Arraign ogre, but he's been painted up in Fomorian colors because I don't want to paint boring, pinky people. Ogres need to have funky colors. So yeah, I do have another beast person. This is Avanako, I believe his name was, from Wild West Exodus. He's also about the same size. I think our Minotaur friend's a little bit beefier, but the Arraign ogre here gives him a run for his money. Avanako, at least, also has the plus of being on a gigantic Wild West Exodus base. Those things are massive. The only other actual Minotaur that I could find was this weird one from Troll Outpost, which was like a fly-by-night Kickstarter company that had a lot of awesome sculpts from a lot of talented sculptors, and then basically disappeared off the face of the earth. Thankfully, I did actually get some of the stuff I had pledged for. He's got this weird armor on, but yeah, he's definitely outclassed by our Zealot friend here. So we're gonna have to wrap this one up. We will see how he looks once he's actually complete. I'm gonna have to give him a good scrubbing and talking to, but as you can see, just based off of our part 1, I guess that we're gonna have to call this now, he's a good-sized guy. So hopefully, with a little bit of fingers crossed luck here, we will get him finished up and we will show him off with some of his buddies, which I also need to get around to painting. So hopefully this has been somewhat informative. I will put a link to Zealot's webpage. I don't know if they have these available yet or not. I haven't checked because I've been trying to stay away from buying any more of them. I was tempted enough as it was during the Kickstarter when they made these. I got enough as it was. And yet here we are, how many months later, and I still haven't built any. So, with that said, I will say my farewells, and hopefully I will see you all again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.